You guys, you good to, am I good to send chicken in here?
Yeah, yeah, bring him down.
Okay, cool.
Alright, I'm loading up Mordell. Where is it? There it is. While that's loading. Hopefully everything's working right.
Hey, yeah, Rich, how's it going? I haven't seen you in a long time, brother.
Chicken! What's up, brother?
Miss you, man. I'm doing all right. I'm doing good. Just running the
Nice,
normal again.
nice. How's the new job kicking in? I'm already streaming live. I'm just not. Still got my
All right, yeah,
starting
but
soon.
the new job's doing great, man. I'm like making enough money where I don't really know what to do with it, and I've been stupid blowing it. It's
Rock
good.
on.
It's good. The clan running, I know you know how that goes. It's clan leader, clan leader. It's been a big influx of work
Oh,
with the
dude.
amount of people.
I'm just glad I got officers that are picking up the slack, dude. We're doing so much stuff.
Same. Fucking a couple of my guys, they picked up the slack. Like you have yourself, and it just fucking helps because we just had our meeting tonight and just ran it. But there's so much shit all the time because of the Mordheim. It's
Oh
crazy.
yeah.
All right, so I'm just gonna go off of your stream. Link me your stream.
Oh, it's Sir Retsnom on Twitch. It's also on D Live. It's just Retsnom on D Live. And there's probably a bigger delay on the YouTube channel. So probably Twitch is probably going to be your fastest.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to Twitch. Sir Rich. Sir Rich. SER or SIR?
SIR.
I'm just gonna type. Oh, Sir Rich. I know you are.
Yep.
All right, so I'm gonna mute it, but I'm still gonna be watching. Nice. I like this little setup you got, brother.
Yeah. Oh, you're what you see in the screen?
Yeah.
All right, let me show you a few more things I can do. It's pretty cool. All right, so I got that logo there. That'll kick in here in a second. And then I got the starting soon. I also haven't.
Look at that. Look at that deadliest warrior.
Yeah, I threw that on there. I almost threw in Mirage as a meme.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go ahead and get into a live
You want me
stream.
to post this anywhere or send it to people or anything?
You can send it to whoever. It's fine by me. I don't care. Um, Now, the thing about they still haven't fixed the kick for spectate. I don't think. So if you're gonna, are you gonna hop in game and spectate?
No, because it's gonna be a full server. So I'm just gonna be with you.
Mm. No, I added 42 slots. So
Depending on the delay, I might just stay here. To be honest,
all right.
because I don't want to like be looking at something you're not looking at. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna strictly talk about what's on your. It'll be easier that way.
Yeah, I think the delay might fuck with you though.
How much is your delay? Let's
I
see
think
how
it's like
much.
30 seconds.
Oh damn! Yeah, that is a long.
So we'll see. Looks like we're waiting for everybody to join up, do some duels. I'm gonna power a little bit of ramen cup of noodles here.
Yeah, I see you eating that.
That's spicy beef, man.
What brand is it?
I don't know. Muro-chan.
Oh yeah, that's a go-to right there.
Yeah, they have a lot of good flavors.
Alright, I'm gonna go grab my Jack Daniels, go take a piss, and put my dogs. So be right back.
That's what I wish I had done. Got some
Hell
drink.
yeah, man.
Got some drink.
Be right back.
All right, let's see if my stream looks like it's kicking.
Go take a piss and put my dogs. So be right back.
All right, make sure everything looks good on the stream. So far, so good. Oh, I need to change. Let me turn that Discord off. Since we're not in that channel. All right. Camera's all right. Give me just a second on the live stream. I'm going to do one quick tweak. Maybe. I just need to turn the Discord off. There we go. All right.
I'm back.
Excellent. Looks like some of the members are starting to load in. This is going to be a massive battle.
Hell yeah. What is it, 20v20?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of recruits for us, just like how it's a lot of recruits for y'all as well.
Yeah. Well, most of those guys aren't necessarily our recruits. They're part of our initiate training program.
Yeah, they're like the interest.
Right, so we're just training people to play comp. And then we might pick 4 or 5 out of there. But probably not that many.
Same here. We both have pretty long processes to join, so
Right.
it's definitely a good recruiting event for both of us. It's like stuff that we do, you know.
Well, you want to see the temperament of the guys, the skill.
Yeah. That's exactly right. See who shines.
Yep. Also, just see who shows up. You know.
That's
Shows
one
up.
of the biggest thing.
We'll see how the server can typically handle a 64-player server, but I've noticed that most of those servers, the 64-player servers, they just become lag fests.
Yeah. It can get sloppy.
Yep.
This is definitely a good preview of things to come.
Yep. So I'm glad you hopped in, because I wanted to talk to you about doing something I'm kind of working on. I was working on some stuff with Jax on the comp side, but unfortunately, the old killer comp guys have got control over it. So they're pushing that 8v8, you know, front line, which I think is just retarded. You know, if you're going to play 8v8, go play scrimmage. You know, because they're going to take front line and they're going to limit everything in the game. So, like, you know, no ballistas, no catapults, no horses, you know, because it's 8v8 and they're going to do front line. And right now, all the front line maps favor, the red side, right? Almost every single one.
Yeah.
With the exception of maybe, well, I don't even think there's an exception, because the red team can always get to their first spawn point faster than the blue side can. So that gives them a distinct advantage. So Frost Peak is probably the closest balanced map, maybe. But Grad and Frost Peak are about the only two that blue wins. You know, and you need a really strong, organized team for that to win, especially just pubbing around. So I don't, until there's some new maps that are a little bit more balanced and smaller for 8v8, I don't see, you know, the front line being the smartest in as far as competitive goes. You know,
a lot of people like frontline a lot. Some clans are doing 6v6 as frontline, and that's been interesting to watch. Huge map with 6 people. You know?
Yeah, but it becomes a 20-minute fucking run simulator to see who can get to the first objective, right? And then, you know, cap it. So to me, it seems kind of really stupid. I mean, you might as well just play scrimmage, you know,
Yeah.
with 8v8 or 6v6. You know, and anybody who thinks otherwise can fight me. You know? But
honestly, I'm just trying to see how it goes because I don't know. Like,
well, I mean, if you like run simulation, then yeah, that's what you want to do because the maps are too big. You know,
They are
and they're not balanced. They're just not.
they're meant for at least 12 to 16 in front line.
Yeah, so you know, I was pushing a 10v10 league, a competitive league.
I think that's a good idea.
And
10 solid number. It's not too hard to get 10 people.
It's not. It's like 10v10 with 2 alternatives. I've already got the basic league lined out. I've got it set up on tournament. So I just need to come up with all the rules and everything. But basically, it's going to be 10 teams, play for 10 weeks, and they all play for points, right? So it's going to be a determined night. Everybody will play on the same night, or, you know, we'll stagger it, whichever. But you'll play once a week. The maps will be predetermined, and the team you fight will be predetermined. And you fight every team once, right? We'll probably do a kendo for side, right? So if your team wins the kendo, you get a point. You choose your side. And then you play the map, right? If you win all the objectives and complete the map, you get 3 points. If you just win through tickets, you get 2 points, right? So there's a total of 4 points. Is that right? 4 points around.
Yeah.
4 points a night, and then at the end of the 10 weeks, the top 4 points go to a Final Four playoff over a weekend.
I like the sound of that.
Yeah, and it's scalable. So if we do it that way, I think we could get 10 teams showing up. I plan to get it hopefully done by summer because I want to do like a summer league. So
Yeah, summer would be the best time for
yeah,
everybody.
so have a month-long sign up, get all the rules ironed out. You know, go from there. And then if the league is successful, and I mean, there's 60,000 people playing this game. You know, I mean, if you can't get 10 teams of 10 players, then you're fucked up. You know, and
I think at least even if it's 8 teams, I think it's possible.
Oh,
8 teams in top
Yo.
3, you know.
You ready?
Yeah, we're ready. We're up and going.
All right, both sides are ready. We're about to start.
All right,
Hell
cool.
Yeah, have fun yourself.
Yeah. What's it? It's insane.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
I mean, but there's enough people playing this game that
And there's
if we organized,
a lot more clans too.
oh, I know. I mean, we've already scrimmed 10v10 like 2 other clans, so it's completely there. You know, and we haven't even advertised. I mean, how crazy is that? That was a hell of a duck.
Yeah, how crazy is it? Well, yeah, you can count Fight Club in.
Well, I know, but you know the dev team doesn't think they can support a 10v10 competitive deal, right?
Really?
And I'm like, you designed the maps that big, you know? I mean, what the hell? You know, just crazy.
Well, if you need any help, man, you know who to talk to. I got.
Yeah, yeah, I'll hit you up a little later on it. There's some things on that website, and I think I'm going to pull in Castamere because he's used the site before. I've already got most of the rules drafted out, and I've got most of the layout kind of addressed. So, but yeah, I mean, you'll be able to have horses. You'll be able to play every asset in the game, opposed to some nerfed down version of, you know, 6v6 or 8v8.
All right, so
Man,
you
there's
got the blue side, huh?
Man, there's quite a list. There we go. Starting to fill out the ranks here. All right. Wow, I'm trying to remember how to do the free float. There we go.
Yeah, there's a lot of recruits on both sides.
Yeah.
How many killer guys y'all got? Y'all got 1, 2. Right here. Show the tab. I mean the score.
Yep. A couple of them I don't even know. I really don't. It's pretty funny. All right. Here's our list of players as they're getting on sides.
See, post needs to switch sides. Yeah, we don't
Yep.
Combo Eaters Fight Club. Y'all have a lot more killer guys than we have FC, but it doesn't matter because
It don't matter.
Well, I want to throw these guys in the fire because they're all super pumped about competitive and all that, and they don't really know what it takes. So
Yeah.
it's like you said. We'll see who has what it takes, and those guys are definitely going to get noticed.
No siege engines? Oh, come on. This. I can't believe that.
20v20 can do siege engines.
You could do siege engines with 20v20. That's the whole point. You're going to allow one horse. 20v20, you could do 2 horses. I don't know. Oh, it's on slow-mo. Alright, there we go. Yeah, because we don't have a pause. Alright, looks like...
That's crazy there's not a pause yet. They really need to add that. Because competitive needs that.
Alright, so it looks like Killa's running straight for the river. And they don't have anybody to cap the first one. What the hell are they doing?
I think they're just trying to get
Oh, the horse guy. Okay, yeah. Yep. And then...
That's actually a good strategy. Because
so we got massive battle in the middle here. Firepot's going crazy. It's like Killa's getting dropped. Holy crap.
Oh man, this is just a lot to take in.
Yep. Killa pushed the river and didn't cap their first objective first. And so they couldn't cap it and lost.
Yeah, it was their full push too.
Yeah, that was dumb. They fucked up. So now it looks like they're waiting for a push. FC isn't building any barricades. I'm surprised by that. This would be the opportunity to build them.
Especially since they have
Oh, and now they're going to rush.
Some guys are just standing still.
Well, I think they were waiting for... Okay, then you got a couple of guys flanking the river. See that? Killa's flanking the river in the back.
Yeah.
So that's a smart idea. I know Killa's in 2 different voice chats, so there might have been some miscommunication on capping that first. Okay, so it looks like they're capping the river. And then... Man, there's some just massive battles. It's hard to keep track of it.
Yeah, there's just a lot
All right.
going on. You got a good camera angle though.
All right, so Killa capped the river, and that pushed FC back. They're holding the river now. And now it's a big fight for the center. Who's that arching in the back? We got Legend is arching. A lot of one-on-one battles. Oops, and he's down. And it looks like Killa's losing the river. Whoever controls the river controls the ticket. The ticket count.
The main part on this map.
So they had a pretty good flank, but looks like they're kind of trickling in. Nobody's building barricades. I'm surprised by that.
You know, and we're gonna need to take note of that for both sides, because that's especially when some of these pause signs they have before each engagement.
Looks like lots and lots of pole weapons. There's a 3v1. Ah, and he's down. Yeah, this is where you need siege weapons.
Yeah, it'll clear a hole in that roof.
All right, finally we got our first barricade being built. So no siege weapons means no mini ballistas. That's kind of dumb. With a 20v20, you really need the mini ballistas.
I think if you're doing over 15 versus 15, you need to have at least one siege weapon, something to clear like gaps.
Right. All right. Killa's still trying to put together a push. They don't seem to be as organized as you would think they would be. All right, they finally broke a barricade. They're coming in. Center is contested. It looks like they might win this. Problem is that the red team has a closer spawn, so they can respawn a little faster.
Just depends if they trickle or not, because
right.
If you get somebody too gung ho, he's just gonna get wiped out really fast.
Yeah. Well, also the objective for blue is a lot harder because they've got 3 bombs to carry over before they can recap the next deal. So instead of breaking the barricades, they should be taking the bombs over. But they're not. So I said blue's the harder side to win on this map. There's a nice battle there. Still holding the center, but not quite capped it yet.
Still a solid show by Killa making that comeback and capturing it.
Well, they finally capped it. But now they need to push in deeper to push the team back while somebody's... But see, nobody's carrying the barrels over, right? They could be carrying barrels right now to blow up the siege towers. And no one's doing it. Okay, finally. Who is that? Oh, and he almost got wrecked by the horse. That's Trey. Okay, they got 2 guys protecting him. That's smart. Killa's pushed forward. Still not building any barricades, though. There he goes. Okay, first one's done.
Pretty good momentum right now.
And it takes out a couple guys. There's a barricade going up. All right. Now, see, they can still run 2 barrels. All right, horse guy comes in. Oh, he gets caught. They going to take him out? No, he survives. Let's see what Score's doing. So it looks like Thank You Brother and Change is up there doing a lot of damage. Pings are for shit. Good God. Alright, looks like FC is taking back the river, which automatically pushes Killa back. And it looks like they're running 2 archers.
Yeah.
3 archers. 3 archers on the main side. Yep. No barricades built yet.
I need to, especially when you have 3 archers. It's nest.
Well, 20v20 is not that bad though. They could be running more archers and putting them on higher positions. Okay, there goes a side barricade. We got a group flanking over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oop. Oh man, I went back to the wrong spawn. There we go. We're gonna distract some guys over here. Gonna flank from behind. Oh, and the horse takes one out. Got a nice flanky maneuver. Killa drops him. Looks like they're gonna sneak around the back. But FC's aware of it. Looks like the flank might have been successful enough to get the main group into the center. So it looks like they may take the river back. Let's see.
Bet your communications in both Discord are crazy right now.
Yeah.
There's just so much going on.
Well, like I said, I know they separated Discords to have 2 different groups. Yeah, 2 different squads. All right, looks like FC held the river again. Got a little bit of action over here. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5's pushing hard on this flank, trying to be distracting to peel people off.
Are they doing both sides of them? You know, one side's red, one round, and the next side.
I think so.
Okay, good.
So the Killa flank has done pretty good on distracting guys, and that gets the main group in. Oh, little TK there with the horse. That kind of hurt, especially taking out Castamere. He's one of the stronger guys.
They used to kick her ass and shoulder. Oh, yeah.
All right. Man, this fight for the river section is really hard. But it looks like Fight Club maintains it. And the horse comes in, takes out a guy. All right, they're about 50 tickets down. Looks like they're doing another flank.
Whoever's on horse for Killa is fucking wrecking.
Oh, FC got a good horse kill. Got another main push going for the river.
Yes.
Nice battle in the corner as he's surviving. Look at that 3v1. Ah, finally got him. All right, looks like Killa might take the river again. They can keep the fight in the circle. All right, looks like they took it. Now they need to get the bombs going. Get the wall up. Nobody's pushing the barrel, though. They're still trying to maintain control over the center. Of course, it's being contested. Looks like Fight Club picked up the barrel side. Breaking down into 1v1s, and then it breaks down into 2v1, 3v1. All right, go run your barrel, guys. Go run your barrel.
Oh, they're finally doing it.
There they go. They got one. They're going to push the main barrel first, which is the hardest. But they're going to run into some serious opposition. Okay, he's...
FC called it out. They had it spotted.
Yep. Oh, Killa's pushing up, though. They need to get another guy with a barrel, though. He's going way too wide. And Killa's pushed the fight back to the siege tower enough. Oh, there he goes. He's got one in. I didn't even see him. Siege tower is down.
This could be the changing point of this round.
All right. Now they're going to push that spawn. Oh, that horse joust. Did you see that? He dropped him. Oh, big FC push.
That's the beautiful thing about this game.
Big FC push on the flank. They're also pushing the river.
Oh, man. That horse shells, the one that you said earlier, definitely needs to be good.
Alright, they're still battling for the river. I'm surprised Killa hasn't pushed a flank. One or two guys could flank up, but...
So these FC tickets are dropping a lot faster.
Yep. Well, as I said, whoever controls the river controls the tickets. That's one thing a lot of the pub guys don't understand. You know, they'll go back and defend that cart. Ooh, they're fighting in a tight area. Oh, and he drops him. All right. Looks like there might be some action up here by the spawn. Yep, one guy's flanking around the back. Yeah, but he's been spotted. Who is that? Ooh, nice 2v1 going here. Oh, about to be a 4v1. Oh, man, that was a hell of an effort.
Hell yeah. It lived a lot longer than I thought.
Yep. Looks like Killa's pushing. As long as Killa can maintain their force in this midsection here, that will allow someone to sneak in. FC could flank. Go around the wide right side and try to flank and recap the river. But it looks like this is being contested. Oh, nice horse action. Some battles up here. Oh, nice kick. Oh, didn't even see him. And it looks like Killa's going to take it.
Oh, yeah, they're about to get it.
They're pushing hard. All right.
Momentum definitely shifted. Somebody pumped somebody up.
Ah, Smart building some barricades up pretty quick. FC's aware. Now they're coming heavy. Coming heavy from their spawn. I think having dedicated barricade builders is smart. Ooh, nice. Nice drag with that halberd. Lots of fire pots. Killa's pushing out of the spawn, but they're still maintaining the, what is that, the rafters? Is that what that's called?
I'm not sure.
Can't remember all the names. All right, cart is in motion. Yeah, I think the hardest objective on this is the 3 siege towers for blue side. Yep, tickets are reversed now. They're about 50, 60 points down. Looks like FC's kind of trickling in.
Yeah, you can see it.
Yeah. But they're holding it. If they could get numbers on the cart, that would stop them. That would stop the cart. But it looks like Killa's still dropping guys. Let's see. Birdman's already got 40 kills.
Show the scoreboard.
You'll see it here in a second. Looks like Thank You Brother and Combo Xer, Climate Change. They're all in their top guys, but you got one guy's got 42 plus kills with 7 deaths. That's pretty, and 21 assists.
Yeah,
So
Birdman.
yeah, he's got more assists than most of the FC guys have kills.
That's true. Man,
So
he's doing some workout.
yeah, doing some hardcore work. Still some battles. Well, at least FC stopped the cart. They're pushing the fight into the spawn. Looks like Killa's pushing their spawn. Ooh, nice horse kill. Killa's still holding this spawn point though. I think they're gonna try to rebuild and group up while pushing the cart.
Ooh.
Lots of halberds.
Lots of them. I was just
Yeah, lots of spears and halberds. Ooh. Looks like FC's going to hold the cart, so that's smart. If they can group up on the cart and then push into spawn, they could recapture it. And they're awful close to doing it. Oh, horse kill right off the parapet. Looks like Killa's going to hold this. That was pretty close. That was a good, strong push.
Horses, man. Whoever's killing his horses is doing work.
That might be Birdman, actually.
I think it is. I think it is.
All right, Killa holds the spawn, and they're moving the cart. Looks like they pushed into spawn a little bit. Nice fire pot on that parapet. Oh, horse goes into spawn. All right, FC's got a good push. Looks like they gain control of the cart. And they're pushing for spawn. One thing I noticed about this game is having the high ground isn't always the best thing. Yeah, Birdman's on the horse, so he's just wrecking people on it. But because a lot of guys run like 3-2 and 3-3 and 2-3 armor and run no legs, what you'll find is that if you're fighting on the high end or the high side, that you get your legs taken out in one shot. So
Yeah.
So having the height advantage doesn't necessarily mean a good thing in this particular game, depending on how the loadouts have been going. So I'm anticipating Birdman's probably running 3-3-3 armor on the horse, which would be smart. All right, FC's pushing Killa back into their spawn. But it's not contested. There it goes. Now the contestant comes in. Oh, looks like FC might take this.
Yeah, finally. It's
Good, strong push. Yeah, they had to fight really hard to get this back. And the last Aquila goes down, and the Raptors are about capped. Yep, Spawn Kiss capped. That puts Killa back, but they're already pushing forward. And they're grouping up. We got a couple of stragglers rolling around.
Ooh,
He's gonna, yeah, you got two guys that are gonna get caught.
Yeah.
Maybe. Oh, nope, that's their flank. Two guys flanked. It pulled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys off. That flank dud. So now you got 4 guys coming off the main engagement. Let's see what's going on down here. Looks like FC might have tried to get one or two guys in. A little bit of I think this would be where the main engagement is taken down. Oh! FC takes him down. That Morningstar drops him.
This game is something.
Who's that over there doing work? Yeah, Zyphus was doing some work, but he got swarmed by Killa. Looks like Killa's trying to regroup, but they're awful spread out.
Yeah, these maps being like this.
You got Orphan up here arching from a safe zone. Looks like FC's coming hard. Got a nice group coming in. This main engagement. Looks like FC's pushing in to kill a spawn. They got 3-4 guys pushing that cap. But will it be enough? They're down to 145. There's almost a 300-point difference.
Yeah, that's a huge difference.
That's a huge difference to overcome. But if they can capture this, looks like Killa's coming back to. Killa took it back. So they had it. That was their opportunity.
That was a good shot.
And then yeah, Killa spawned in. So. All right, looks like Killa's going to start pushing again. Yeah, I think FC's in trouble now. They're pretty much done.
Yeah, it's about the end of the round, right?
Yeah, it's once you get the control of the river and the tickets. Yeah, it bleeds pretty quick. And then Killa's got a massive push to recapture the rafters up here.
Yeah, definitely, like you said, when you're holding that river, you need to build barricades as soon as possible.
Yep.
There's multiple times that sniper did that and didn't do it.
Well, they banned siege weapons too, so if you could have built mini ballistas, either team could have held that. And they didn't build, like, so FC, when they had control of the river, they had the opportunity to build barricades, like the main barricades, but also spiked barricades, right?
They had the whole amount of time to do that.
Yeah, and they didn't. So that's the smarter thing to do. If you can build spiked barricades, you know, all the way around in the openings, that tends to be the trick. Now let's see if Killa can push the cart. But I think they're going to win on tickets alone.
Yeah, they'll win on tickets alone. They'll try to get it in there.
There's 2 engagements going on. One over by spawn, the other one over by the cart. Looks like FC took that up. Oh man, that went down to like a 1v1. Man, he is hanging in there. Oh, gets taken out by the horse. Oh, there's some horse action. Oh! Birdman got dropped off the horse. That was brutal. His body went flying. All right, there's only 5 tickets left. FC did take the rafters back, but they got 2 kills. They're pretty much done. Yep. And Killa takes that down. Let's look at some scores. Wow, 67 kills for Birdman on the horse.
Oh, man.
Man, that's just brutal.
That is.
Oh, I got XP for spectating.
Did you really?
I did. All right, I think we're going to switch sides, so we'll see what happens. As we're loading up. So what'd you think, Chicken?
Well, it's interesting. You're right. When FC had 2 or 3 solid points where they were holding kill at the river, and they had plenty of time to beef up the barricades before it got that one successful flank in.
Mm-hmm.
And before then, they could have built the back barricades so to stall the flanks a little bit, and then if they can do the front. They had plenty of time to do it, just didn't do it.
Yep.
And then after that, Killa they had the successful flank on the left side, and they just held it after that. Because, like you said, the river was a main point.
All right.
That horse action with Birdman, though.
Yeah. It looks like they only did 1 round. Or are they just... No, I guess they're rejoining.
We're going to have a 5 minutes intermission.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah. Alright, we'll get back at it in a minute.
5-minute intermission. Well, I'm going to pour up a drink here, Rents.
Well, there you go.
Well, I mean, I got everything next to me. I'm not leaving. Yeah, man, I'm pretty down for the whole league thing. Anybody that watches, I don't think we have any viewers right now, but this VOD is going to definitely be...
Well, put it this way. Even if we do the league, we've got 4 teams already.
At least 4. Yeah,
right. So, and I already know of 2 other clans that are fairly large that would easily jump into a league. So there's 6 right there. And I think if we made if I get all the ducks in a row and get the scheduling and everything worked out, then I think a month time from the announcement, a month-long sign-up, I think that would be enough, for guys to put a 10-man team together.
I would give a month is a solid amount of time. It's enough to promote, and I hope promote it.
Right.
But just for people to tell their clans, I mean, we're a little bit more organized, but there's a lot of other clans that are super organized just like us.
Mm-hmm.
And those people you can count on. But the newer ones, they don't really know exactly how these things go.
Right.
So we'll give them some time and some info.
Well, that's why I think a 10-week, 10-player, league would be awesome. Just like a pool league or a dart league. You show
what would you do if a team doesn't show? Would you give them 0 points?
Yeah.
Team 4?
Yeah, there's so something like that. I've got that kind of worked out. So let's say only 7 players show up. I forgot, you can add a point for showing up, right? So even if you show up and the other team doesn't, you can win the point for showing up, and then you'd win the points that you'd win for that week, right? So, but you can show up with as many as 7. So if you're 3 short, you can still play the match, right, with 7 players. And if you win, that's even sweet, But part of the deal on the league would be, I want to kind of tighten up the rules on the league so that once you're registered with your clan, those are your players for that entire league, right? No mercs, because there's enough players, playing this game that you don't need mercs, and if you need mercs, then you got a problem. So basically, it'll be a 12-man sign up. It could be a 15-man sign up.
I would say do 15 to 20 because some clans are bigger.
Right.
So they might not but that initial sign up should be the only guy that they're playing.
But think about it. If you're going to play a clan once a week, how hard is it to find the time, and schedule it out? And if the schedule's already pre-posted, and you know what time and day you're playing, how hard is that? Ideally, I'd like to get 10 servers open. But I think we've got 2 servers. Oh shit! I got kicked.
We're gonna have a private server too, brother. So
yeah. So
we have a public server, but we're gonna have a 20-person private server, so it works out perfect.
Gotcha.
Well, I mean, we might need to pump it to 22 for a ref,
Mm-hmm. Well, if we're gonna play a 5-minute intermission, I'm gonna fuck around a bit. But so ideally, I want to get it to like a sports league, right?
I wish the FOV could be a lot higher than what it is.
But if we could do it like a sports league, right, and we get a couple of leagues going, then you could do an A and B team,
Oh, yeah.
right?
But that's stretching it a bit because, or at least for the first.
No,
one,
well, no, the first one's fine. But what I'm saying is do like a double A and triple A
yeah,
leagues so that they're on
yeah.
different days, and then what you do is the winner of the double A gets bumped up to the triple A, right?
Yeah.
And the loser of the triple A gets dropped down to the double A for the next season.
They should play each other, man.
Yeah.
Like a preseason game to see
Yeah.
who stays and who moves. Or I guess, yeah, either way it works. And that makes sense, but I feel like the double A would be a smaller league. Like, you know how there's 10 teams in one of them? I think the other one's probably be 5 or 6. There's not many clans can field 2 teams. And on top of that, like you host a double A a little after the single A.
Yeah.
I mean, not the single A, the main one, because like there's interest. Other clans are gonna be like, hey, I want.
I wanted to reverse overhead.
Throw them into the double A team.
Right. So initially, like the first round of the first league is more like a test bed to see if we can pull it off, right? And I think we can. It shouldn't be too hard. You know, we'll have the Toonami thing or the tournament website does a lot of that work for you. You just have to, you know, kind of tweak it out. Haha. Oh no! I want my dub X. But yeah, I think there's a lot of possibility there that would be just awesome to do. This X is so short. There we go. Ah. Ooh, who's the white knight? The white ninja. So we're on intermission. I'm just fucking around. Joining the team with the festivities. Looks like they're just about ready.
Hope so. That wasn't too long ago. Oh man, I'm a little tired for some reason. I guess I've been working my ass off all year. 60,000 people playing this. It's wild.
Yeah, it's crazy. Right now, 60,000?
Well, not active right now.
Oh.
But I'm sure it's a lot. I haven't checked because it's Saturday.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't looked at the stats since last week. Mm-hmm. Dubback's too strong! Yeah, I've been playing this Dubbax with what is it, Bloodlust? It's absolutely retarded. Oh, and you know what else I did? I bound all my attacks to the giggle, to the laugh.
Oh my god.
Except stab. So yeah, so every time you hear him swing, he's like, ah ha ha ha.
Let me turn the volume back up.
It just cracks me up. Ah. Haha! Suck it, Atari! Teabag. Oh!
So weekly meetings and stuff, bro?
I should have parried that one. Oh, I missed that one. Run away, run away! Free kill! Ah, I fucking... Oh, I missed! So we're about ready to get into round 2. We're on intermission right now. Oh shit, I survived! And then that's the other thing, you ever notice like when you play and you get like wrecked, but you're still alive and you don't know it? Where you think you're dead?
That stuff used to happen in shifts. But I guess you would know when you're dying.
In this game you don't though, because a lot of times you'll get knocked to the ground. Or like your weapon will get dropped. You know, and you don't know, because your screen will shake and you'll get bumped around. But you're still alive.
Just keep swinging.
Yeah, and like the screen will darken, you know, because your health is really low. But, alright, looks like we're getting everybody lined up. Alright, so it looks like... Oh, they're reloading the map. Alright, and everybody's loading in. Man, Birdman just wrecked on the horse. Man, that was just...
He did, brother.
But see, I think they could have done siege weapons. I think if they had a siege weapon, that could have minimized the effects on the horse. Because you've got a catapult can take it out, the ballista can take it out. You know, and running... Now, you could run 2 horses, right? And then only limit to 2 horses. So in other words, you know, when you kill somebody, you know, you can't take their horse. You can only have 2 horses on it at a time. I wouldn't mind that rule. But I think you could, with 20v20, you could run horses and siege towers.
I'll be right back, but keep it going. I'll be right
back. All right.
I gotta take a good piss.
So waiting for a few more guys to load up. So Killa did pretty impressive. They had they went and flanked the river, I think 3 times before they really got a good hold on it. They kind of choked the first part by they sent their entire team to the river as blue and didn't have anybody cap their first objective, which is right here. You should always send at least 1 person to cap this objective. So by the time their entire force got to the river, Fight Club had already got their first objective, which is here, and had their main forces ready to attack the river, and they were holding the river quite well. I mean, there was about almost a little less than 100-point difference in tickets the first round. So we're about ready to kick off the second round. Here's the Killa lineup. I think we're short 1 on Killa side. Looks like we're officially getting started here. We're still short one, I believe. I might be wrong. The animations are pretty solid. Well, because the game doesn't have a pause, they're running it in slow-mo until they make sure everybody's good to go. They may reload the map. Who's that in the green boots and the skirt? So let's see. Let's look at some weapons choices. We got halberd. Oh, we're action. All right. So they send one guy on the horse to capture the first. It looks like the main forces are pushing to the river. Finally, being smart about it this time. Looks like FC has also pushed 2 on the capture point, and now they're pushing their main forces. And it looks like Killa's got a little bit of head start to it. Fire pots galore. Here goes some of the main engagement. Let's see how it goes. Looks like they're lining up, being a little hesitant to engage. Had a couple of guys flank off the back, which drew off the main forces. Looks like Killa may take this first round. Oh, I don't know. The caps are still going towards the blue side. So I may be wrong. Oh, and the horse gets dropped. All right, look at that. The first thing they did was grab a barrel. Amazing. Building barricades. First thing they did. Very smart on Fight Club side. Looks like Killa lost that battle. Looks like they're kind of regrouping on the back. Look at that early on. Barricades. First one down. Spikes are up. Oh. Trebuchet comes in and takes out a few. Fire pots. Killa's got an upper engagement. And they're about ready to push that spawn. But very quickly, Fight Club built the barricades and took out that first siege tower. So very smart. Killa comes in, building barricades. They're capping the point now. They push Fight Club back, and they're breaking up Fight Club's barricades. You got all right, here comes the Fight Club push. They make pretty quick work of that barricade. They're engaging. Looks like they're kind of spread out all over. Looks like Fight Club's taking this one. Come around the top. But I think Killa holds on to it. I think Birdman's on the horse again. He's going to continue wrecking. So Killa does hold the point. Now if they're going to push or not. I think if they push out, have a couple of guys build barricades, be smart. But it looks like FC's pushing in again, but they don't have the numbers. Massive engagement. Yep. Fight Club loses that one. They just didn't have the numbers. A little bit of action by the river. Again, Fight Club comes up, but they don't have the numbers. Don't think Fight Club is trying to do a flank, but Killa's doing a flank. Look at this flank out the back. Coming around, coming out on their backside, going to surround them. Pretty smart. They peeled off to fight up here. If they could get to the cart, you got an archer back here taking it. Main engagement here is still holding. But Fight Club takes down a barricade. Only to get surrounded. Got to watch some of the team killing. Alright, Killa takes that push, and they're on the cart. I think that flank was successful to go around the riverside, back around. A couple of guys remain to build barricades. The rest go to the cart. Birdman's still pretty sick on that on the horse, getting his kills. Alright, FC does a massive flank coming around the back. I don't know if Killa's going to be able to pay attention to this, and they get on a horse. Massive flank. Killa sees it. They're dropping back. There's still fights in two areas on the cart. So the cart's still being pushed. But FC did a massive flank. Huge battle for this position. Birdman looks like he might be in trouble, but it looks like Killa's going to hold it. Oh, and they take out their horse. All right, one guy staying behind building barricades. All right, Killa's forces are still pretty strong. You got a 1-2, got a two-man flank coming back. I don't think they're going to be successful. You've got four guys peeling off just to back them up. Killa should make short work of these guys. Meanwhile, Killa's got a pretty strong push here. They're a little spread out, though, on forces. Looks like they took down that flank pretty quickly. In the meantime, they wasted some time on pushing the cart. Letting Fight Club get close. They should have pushed on the cart. Looks like they got outnumbered here. Fight Club makes pretty quick work of that split push. But Killa's lined up and ready to go. And this looks like a good, solid push for Fight Club. Got a couple of guys working barricades. Horse gets taken down by a fire pot. Killa's doing a decent job of defense, though. Haven't lost the point. Just barricades. Looks like yourself comes in. He's fighting a 2v1, and he goes down. Barricade goes down, but Fight Club just doesn't have the numbers. Garland stays behind to build. There's another rotation. And it looks like Killa's going to push again. But Fight Club holds them off. Oh, look at the barricades in the river. Nice. And he's building. Garland's building barricades as well. Fight Club's got a mini push coming up the middle. But the barricade building is very, very strong. Killa's got their main forces back into the spawn point. They're forcing Fight Club to bleed tickets again. Almost by 200 tickets. That's a huge gap. So smart to put some spikes in between the barricades. Looks like Fight Club, well, they're still fighting. Yeah, Killa defense is just building like crazy. A couple of hammers, so those go up real quick. The spikes are helpful, for sure, because it's just eating up time that Fight Club's got to get past. Looks like they've got another split push over here. Killa makes pretty quick work of them. Outnumbered, 4v1. They're going to join back with the main forces. Main forces are just defending their wall. And defending the spawn point. So getting close to a 300-point ticket differential. But Fight Club penetrates, but I don't think they have the numbers again. Got a nice little 2v1 going, 2v2. And then the main forces of Killa come back in. Killa holds the point again. Okay, so I don't know if the siege weapon was allowed or not. So that may be a technical difference. Looks like Killa's also managed to get a flank up in here to push the cart even further. But looks like they're getting dispatched pretty easily. Got a couple of guys waiting back. Fight Club's main forces finally spawned and ready to push. Killa's short-handed. They're back. They're retreating back to the spawn, back to the capture point. But they got spike barricades built, so that's really going to help them out. Yeah, they're destroying their own barricade or their ballista. So Fight Club does a right side flank. Comes in with the horse, takes out a couple of guys. Uh-oh. Looks like Killa's going to hold it. All right, and more building. More repairs. Fight Club comes in, but they really don't have the numbers again. Looks like a 1 or 2 man push up the river. 3-man push up on the flank, right up in here. So that distracts some of the team. They're probably going to get taken out by Fight Club fairly quickly. Or not. Looks like Killa may hold it. Oh! And the horse guy takes out his own guy. All right, Killa holds that. Holds that flank. Continually building. Continually building. Impressive. Looks like Killa's spawns are about ready to happen again. Here comes Fight Club spawns. They're coming up over the top. Got a 4 or 5 man push, but I think Killa's ready with the barricades. Barricades are really just stopping Fight Club. Just stopping them dead in their tracks. Trebuchet takes out the wall, though. Did not help Killa at all. They're still holding the point, though, and that's the main thing. Whoever holds the river holds the tickets. Two guys constantly repairing. That's impressive. Looks like we got a Killa push, possibly. Yep. Big Killa push towards the... Alright, Fight Club's just holding back. And they're starting to walk forward. I think Killa's retreating a little bit to heal. But they got a nice flank on the back side to push the cart. There's 3 or 4 guys pushing the cart up in here as Fight Club goes into the main force. Looks like Killa's going to take these 2 guys. So they've got the cart pushed, but let's see how Fight Club is doing on their push. Got a strong, strong push. But it looks like Killa may hold this. Nope, Killa's not holding it. They've lost the objective. So they can so the guys on the cart can no longer push the cart. Looks like Fight Club may start taking this center. Killa's going to spawn here in a minute and start to challenge that. It may be too little too late, though. It's about a 300 point ticket difference. So Killa spawns come back in to challenge the Fight Club recovery on the river here. So Killa managed to retain or regain that push, but it looks like Fight Club's got numbers coming in. Birdman takes out another on the horse, and another. Let's see some points. Yeah, Birdman's got 31 on the horse. Castamir's got 21. It looks like just on sheer kill numbers, looks like Killa's dominating on kills, which kind of reflects the 300 point difference, almost 400 points in tickets. But Fight Club does a massive comeback in the river. If they could hold the river, they could actually come back and start bleeding Killa tickets. However, they still got 2 siege towers to pull off. So now that they've got it, they've got Killa's got a guy, 2 guys pushed up. Oh, we finally got a barrel carrier. Looks like he's about ready to be challenged, taken out, and dropped. Killa's smart. They don't really have the numbers to invade the river yet, but it looks like they're doing a left side flank on the river, which is holding back, and they've got 2 guys fighting. Well, they got 1, 2. Yeah, they're protecting the barrels. So strong Killa push.
My bad, Rick.
Oh, you're good.
Shit, I missed the line.
Yeah, Fight Club finally took the river. It took them a long time. They're about ready to take the river again. But they've bled so many tickets. But Fight Club does retain the river. Killa still continues to stop them from carrying the barrels. But we've got a barrel carrier. I don't think Killa's going to get to him in time. He's working. He might make it. Yep, he dropped it. That was all that's important. Oh, got another barrel carrier. Killa's aware of it. They're making the push. 2 barrel carriers. Drops the one. This is like the hardest objective for blue side, especially if the team's aware. But Killa's starting to bleed tickets because Fight Club owns the river. Does Killa have enough tickets to maintain not have control of the river? I think they might, but it'll be close if Killa doesn't recapture the river. Got another barrel carrier. He drops it to 2v1 down here. They are successful, but again, Killa's well aware. Looks like there's a push. Nice push to take back the river. I don't know if they've got numbers. They might. Yeah, it looks like Killa does have the numbers if they can win it. But it doesn't look like they're winning the battles. They're winning the 1v1s okay. But on the multiple for taking the river back, they just don't have enough. Ooh, nice objective to take out that horse. Birdman's just doing work on the horse. Fight Club is tearing down barricades, but they really should be focused on taking care of this barrel. All right, we got one. Killa sees it. I don't know if they're going to get to him, though.
They got their eye on it.
Yep. But oh, he stops him. I didn't think he was going to get there, but there's another barrel carrier. It's a 2v1, basically, against Harbinger. It looks like Harbinger might go down, but he's holding off. That barrel is lit. And Harbinger does go down. There goes the siege tower. Fight Club's pushed up to the siege tower. Killa's not being very successful. Oh, and they get the other barrel down.
Hell yeah.
Fight Club's done a hell of a job on recovering the river and holding it, getting all 3 siege towers closed down. And Killa's bled 100 tickets since then. So Killa really needs to focus on retaining this river to get it back in order to stop the bleeding. Now, they can, if they can make the kills, they can still not own the river because they have a high enough ticket count, but they have to make a lot of kills.
Yeah, you don't want to risk that, though.
Yeah. And it looks like Killa does come back and maintain the river. They're recapping it. So that'll reverse the ticket bleeding here shortly. Looks like, and they finally take down Birdman, who's just 33, or where's Birdman? 39 kills on the horse. Casimir's got 33. Climate Change has got 33 on the blue side. And it looks like Blue's making another push. Fight Club's making a big push in. Huge battle for the river. Again, it looks like Fight Club's bleeding some tickets, but it looks like they're going to cap the river this time. They had enough numbers to overwhelm Killa. Killa's going to spawn in. Unfortunately, Killa capturing the river really had a devastating effect on that ticket count. And now you've got the trebuchets probably coming in. Killa's got a main push in the center. They're pushing hard for the main. Looks like we've got a contestant going for a flank up on the rafters with 2 guys, but it looks like they're going to get dropped. So that flank failed. Let's see who's going to take the river down here. So Fight Club was busy building barricades. Killa keeps doing this left flank for some reason. I think because they think that's the weak side because of the lack of barricades. But they're just not getting inside to capture that river spawn. And it looks like Fight Club's going to hold this. But then again, Killa's got the ticket numbers. So I think they can afford a couple of rounds of not retaining the river. Yep. Killa's kind of spread out, though. Birdman takes out another. Fight Club's putting in a huge defense, huge effort to save this river. Killa's spread out. I think they're kind of making a mistake going that far wide to try to recap because now the 2 barricades are up. Spikes are being built. And it's twice the distance to their spawn, so pushing this left fight, they're just losing it. But I think they're going to try to regroup, possibly. No flanks on Facebook side. Looks like Birdman's going to get back on his horse. And he might be oh, and he stops. Nice little horse battle. Oh, this is tough. Oh, and he takes down his horse. Birdman's smart on that one. All right. Fight Club's still maintaining the center section, so as long as they hold the river, Killa's lost almost 200 tickets. So if Fight Club can hold this, they could theoretically win on tickets if they can hold it.
I just need to put a hard defense here and just slowly eat that ticket.
Yep.
It's hard defense.
Well, it looks like Killa's finally penetrated the river, though. And if they recapture it, that'll really be the end. Once Fight Club had a great opportunity of holding the river, but I think they're going to lose it. Oh, I don't know. Fight Club's pushing back awful hard. Killa recaptured the river. And somebody's up. There's a Killa member flanking this spawn point back here. Challenging this. That's huge. I didn't even catch that flank. So it's a 3v3. Drop down. Oh, and who's on the horse for Fight Club? Climate Change. Climate Change is dropping Killa members on the horse. But it's still contested. Looks like Killa could possibly cap this point. If they cap this point, you can kiss those tickets goodbye.
Yeah.
Smart.
The river's already still down.
Yeah, well, they can't cap the river now that this is under contest. So, oh, wow, that's impressive. Looks like Killa, oh, so close to capping this. They just needed to take out one or two more, but then the wave of Fight Club comes and saves that spawn point. Birdman still making kills on the horse, but taken down. But look how far Killa's got the cart and got them pushed back. The flank was amazing. Amazingly well done. And now the ticket count's just beyond salvage. There's just no way. Fight Club had a great opportunity when they had the river. But at this point, it's just a matter of time. There's no way they can recover.
Yeah, and this was about more fun because this is the first 20v20 I've heard of. And
yeah, this is the first, semi-competitive 20v20, so.
yeah.
So a lot of tough battles, some very smart flanks going on. You know, a five-man flank push. Just the infamous Killa flank. It just
You saw it.
Yep, that was my strategy.
I'd point you out and call it out every time because I was already.
Yep.
Or you'd kill me. One of the
Wow, that was both matches were pretty solid. Killa takes both rounds. Fight Club had some really strong opportunities, especially when they were down, 200 to cap the river.
Climate Change was 51.
Yeah, if they would, because they dropped Killa's tickets by 200 just by controlling the river. And, you know, as I said, whoever controls the river controls the ticket count. So they had a great opportunity to just go in and you know, bring back their ticket count. They came pretty close. I mean, they were down 300 tickets, and then brought it down within like 150. So that was pretty impressive if they could have held that river. But as I said, this map still favors the red team side because the spawn locations are different. So in the river, the blue side, the spawn is here, which is a little further back than the red side, I believe, when they have this. So the map still favors red, in my opinion. As you can see, when they first cap the first objective, the red team has the shortest distance. But oh, look at the White Knight Ninja. That's just hilarious. I don't know who that is. It was pretty funny.
Oh, hell yeah, Ritz. I'm going to hop out and talk to my boy.
All right, sounds good. I think I'll go ahead and end the stream here. It was a great freaking match. Glad you guys showed up. I think we'll do this again for sure. And
We're doing the big matches once a month, the 20 versus 20 once a month, but
okay,
we're scrimming a real scrim once a week.
okay, we do what the 10v10.
We talked about 6s and 8s and
Okay.
10v10s on the table too. We'll see
Okay.
whatever we can put up, you know. 'Cause
Right.
once a week, we'll see what we can do, and those are going to be the
Okay.
serious scrim with
All
like
right.
all the full Killer members, all the full FC members. But this is happening once a month.
Yeah, I think the big clan battle's pretty damn awesome, man. It's a lot of fun to watch. It's hard to broadcast it because so much is happening.
There's just too much going on.
But yeah, it was a fun match to watch for sure. And yeah, I think we could definitely break into several 6v6 and 8v8 teams going scrim wise, and I think I'll get with you later on about doing the 10v10 league because I think that could really take off. And unfortunately, the devs and the clan the comp guys just are small minded and they're thinking 8v8, 6v6, and I mean that's all well and good. I'm not hating on it. I just think that this has a lot more potential, than a 6v6 and an 8v8. The only reason why they're looking at 6v6 and 8v8 is dollar amounts, right? Because they're trying to push it into the esports league, and to support a team of 6 or 8 on an esports league, for traveling and computers, is a lot cheaper than doing a 10v10 team. So I understand that argument, but for me, with all the assets, the cool things about the game is the horses, the siege towers, the ballistas, things like that. And even in the 20v20, I think the siege weapons should have been allowed, because if Fight Club could have built the little mini ballistas and they could have used the catapult, they could have totally negated the horse, the cavalry. When I play, one of my main things when I get on the catapult or the ballista is to take out the cavalry. I mean you take out the cavalry, that nerfs those guys really, really quick. So I think we should try around with no holds barred. If we're gonna do a 20v20, no holds barred. Everything is on the table.
And I agree. And
because
we'll talk to you guys about it, and I'll do the same.
Yeah, because it's going to change the strategies. It's going to change the strategies of where do you put a mini ballista? Where's the good places to put it? How do you defend against that? So
how do you attack?
Yeah, how do you attack against a well placed mini ballista or several? It's the barricades in this last example, on this last match. Killa did everything they could to build barricade spikes. They put a whole row of spikes in the river, which slowed down Fight Club's advance into the river. That was just as smart as could be. Now imagine backing that up with some ballistas. So then how do you overcome that? Well, you have to flank, or you have to create your own ballistas. And on the blue side, where this wall is, I've seen teams put the mini ballistas right here. And on this, you put a mini ballista right here. It's halfway protected by the fence, but then you've got all that field of vision to be dropping people. So lots of opportunities, I think, for much more advanced tactics using all the assets of the game. And I think especially on a 20v20, I think that would be just a hell of a lot of fun. All right, man. Well, I'll let you go talk to your boys. I'll go ahead and end the stream, and I'll go meet with my guys, and we'll shoot the shit. Until next time, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll catch you later.
Hey, Rets.
Hey, what's up?
Still streaming?
I'm just gonna end it right